So this is a share in the right now, and I had tried to share and tell the truth about a wreck and how bad New Mexico police, and I was going to go into Rome, Texas Police Department, Dallas Police, not in that order. From the order going back now, I'm in the exact keeping it real vehicle that was in a wreck right down the road, right? And that's wrong. And what I want to do is request the most money anyone's ever made for a wreck, because the state is so bad. People are getting killed every day, right? And someone needs to be held accountable, the state and those people. And anyway, I was at the point where I was going forward to talk about how bad Calderon, a New Mexico police officer, was attacking and assaulting me in this vehicle. And the number he has of his badge ID number, whatever, was 6114, 6614, or 8 something. And I can't get back to the original report right now because no one would help me. I actually called governor's office. Valdez called back and they wouldn't help, so I paid the ticket. Anyway, but the DOJ number, I can't even remember that. Anyway, I did the right thing, and the rec report numbers, the state, Texas Department of the State, is 300-292. So I'm going to go forward forever against the state and all its people about the roads and how bad they are on that specific report and the ones before. But what I wanted to do was stay on point about the now going back, about Dallas police lately 23, and I'll be right back. So what I really want to say is specific times and all that's possible about May 8th that happened. And you can see the area right here. This is just, I omitted on the other share about DPD killing a guy in the room down below to the right. And then specific, the lieutenant that wouldn't help with my moped being stolen. But that's not what I'm going to say now. I'm going to say the right thing over here. But there was someone killed right there, like right here. And I'm omitting it for the right reason, right? So that set me back right there. Anyway, that actually happened. So May 8th, I was attacked by the New Mexico officer Calderon, 6114, 6614, or 8 something, crossing the border, New Mexico, Texas, and that really happened. And before that, from the best I can, from where my feelings are going, the best I can share and say, were dirt bus wrecks right up the road to the right there, and 241 Esperanza and Kit. Almost being killed several times, losing my teeth. And I won all that money, that they advertise, right? It's a bunch of, I want to say, bullshit and baloney. Going through all this shit. You're the victim and people fuck you around more, including the lawyers. Anyway, back to Calderon. Before that, there was a March 8th incident right here. Actually, I can show you. It would be against DPD. There's a left-handed white male shooter was right on the other side of that truck with a ladder, and there was a bigger undercover DPD officer that kind of attacked, assaulted, went in on me right over there. And then there was security that was posted at the right of the door right there. So that's like attempted murder, right? And I let that one go. That was actually March 8th, in the evening. So the wreck is the same time in the evening. When you go through trauma, you don't remember the exact time, but maybe you do, and you can, and you will later, right, with the report numbers. But the migraines are so fucking bad, there's no way to ever get over them, right, with the wrecks. And that really goes back against Damian Dwayne Hood and Todd Christopher Shelley. In that order, Todd Shelley wreck was June 27th, in the evening in Fort Worth, and we want him sent to prison. I want to sue him for his truck, right? That's really what I want to do. That's why I'm saying all this in the best order I can from the time date stamp of today, which, believe it, which is honest, and the testimony is true. And there's a lot of fears. 6:31 p.m. Tuesday, September 10th. How am I alone going to go against all these people? Well, the Department of Justice report, the first one, went through, but I believe in my heart what I'm sharing, anyone else is going to say that's too many people. You can't do it alone, and I know I can't. And that's why I'm frustrated. And all it is never sleeping at night because of pain, period, number one. And number two, anxiety and depression. It's harder than a lot of almost fatal issues. Anyway, Dart Buzz. So Shelly's got to be sent to prison, and a thug, drug addict named, drug dealer named Jim Barone, something like that. Texas tag MRM 3827. Had a 2019 white Ford Fusion that wrecked and almost killed me, and I broke my back, got broken ribs, and my left side of me is more destroyed now than ever before, and my whole body's destroyed now more forever, the rest of my life, because of Shelly and reckless driving. And they broke Texas laws, and they both were reckless drivers, and they both failed providing and showing insurance. And I want to get it strong, but the issue with terminating and exterminating all those people, you can't get nothing from them when they're not around. Like a guy owes me more than $6,000. If we get rid of them, how are we getting our money? Anyway, so the Dart buses is all this is a war. T-Mobile's number one right now, but really it's the state of Texas. If one person had helped me and would help me, then I'd be okay. And that's not happening. So I'm going to try to keep it a little shorter with what I said. You know, this is honesty and keeping it real. Yeah, and requesting support and sharing and telling the truth all the way. The Dart bus wrecks probably fucked me up for the rest of my life more than I share. And also the police attacks. Because going back to, it's unforgivable. And they're going to have to forgive me what a judge, lawyer, Collins, and Schugert, and Dilbeck, Andy went to kill me with 10 Dallas police. He's Fort Worth on the run, hiding over there behind a gun and badge. You know, and we got to get rid of them. But how? And I have no closure because the 10 people that went to kill me against McShirley Sisters lied. I have no idea where they live and who they are. And that's wrong. So to file a report, I don't want to do it alone against Dallas police, but I may have to. And that's the rest of them. It's 2024, going back to 2023 was a lot of wrecks in Shelly, Dart, and New Mexico police, and the Dallas police incidents, and the March 8th incident here, a few days to a week and a half was down the road, Esperanza and Kit. And I don't think it's worth it, but I kind of have to do it someday again, is go down the road to show you where the Dart bus wrecks were. And then further past that, I probably can't go that far, Esperanza, Spring Valley, Kit. And those wrecks happen at Esperanza and Kit. And then Emily is a reckless area drive to Coit. And then Banner Drive off that's where the wreck was so bad I lost my teeth. Goes back to Christmas time on December 17th, 6:46 p.m. Reckless, insane driver almost killed me, didn't stop at a light, failed to use signals and wrecked a block up the road on Emily, running into a tree, hit a tree, almost killed us. And anyway, it's really not worth it for me to do and share and show. But I feel like I have to. The battery's about to die. And this is the area where, well, it's not worth it for me to even say to have been in the middle of the almost kill zone is not cool. And that's fucking reality. So it's not worth it for me to go up the road, but I kind of have to because no one's helping me. And it's about getting one right lawyer, period, right? That's what I need. I need all the right lawyers and all the right judges. And maybe that is, for me, my heart is right. That's the right order. And the rest of the quote-unquote fans, your friends, right? But that's where the killing happened that set me back, and that was just happened, right? So anyway, up the road right here is where I'm going as far as the wrecks, right, with the 241 Dart bus, and that's where the killing happened right there. Anyway, so DPD, it's against a lot of Carpenter, Oasis, Science, Texas State Troopers. It's impossible to fight them all alone, right? And they were wrong, for real. Now, this is where the Dart bus driver almost killed me. Coming the opposite way right here, but I'm going to go ahead and put the four-ways on because I don't need to go past the top of the hill. But anyway, right there, and that's all. And I probably could be okay by saying people been killed right here. Actually, there has been quite a few people killed right here at this intersection. But anyway, that's against Dart bus specifically. And up there, the bus driver hit a tree. The sidewalk almost got killed on skateboards, right? And that's still against the city and the state. But right here, I got hit by a bus. And that 1241 on 1217, 646 hit the tree and almost killed me there and ran the red light. And then if you go up and to the left is Emily, and then that's Kit Lane. This is Esperanza. In front of us is that way, it's north. I'm pointing north, right up and over the hill. So I'm not going to go all the way because that's against DPD. Shadow Security, Vehicle 1208, an attack and assault happened up there out of a dollar store right by the food dollar store and the auto zone, whatever you want to call it, auto store, right? But if you go all the way up there, to the left is Spring Valley, and that's where that attack happened. And I can even add, as far as Dart, is skateboard wrecks, but it's because of the drivers, like violent, like I'm talking for real, you know, and the claims against the state of Texas, Dart and Ashley Ramos. We need to get rid of her, and maybe even the investigator, because you have to have had worked with internal affairs to know how that corrupt they are. You can hear it in their voice, like I'm going to say polygraphers, like a guy named Chimaris, like he was in the Navy with Tampa Bay Police. I knew by his voice he was corrupt, right, on the phone, and also other people that I can add, right, which I have to later. But anyway, like I said, it ain't worth it for me to go up there, but I'm actually almost going to. So there you go. Anyway, got the four ways on. And, you know, if you're attacked by the police, fucking call 911 and tell them the truth and fucking run. If and when you're attacked by the police, call 911, call a TV station immediately, and get ice ready. As far as wrecks, when you're in a wreck, you got to put ice over your whole body. Even if you feel like and think you're going to be killed and you've already lost body parts, that's why ice is valuable, right? Because you've already lost that body part. So all you can do is do the tourniquet and ignore the pain, right? And that's reality, right? So that's already happened to me. When you're losing a body part, you have to keep going. That's why you got to do a tourniquet, say goodbye, and use ice and rest and sleep and medicine, right? And the next, you're gonna think it's worse, but you have to make it the best. Through all that pain, you got to get up and go and exercise on that lost limb, and you got to keep going and keep going and keep going, you know, through all that pain. Because if you don't exercise your lost limbs and the lost limb area and body parts, then those extensions and areas around that lost body part are going to get worse, as in sugar diabetics. Like your leg's going to get cut off, then you're going to lose your private parts for women and men, then you're going to lose your lower intestine and then the rest of you, and you're not going to be alive. So that's not only sugar diabetics, that's people that are losing body parts, right? That's what you got to do. You have to live, period. That's all. And it's not funny, but like I said, that's Kit Lane right there, and you go right, and then up and to the left is Emily, then you go right and you hit Coit, and that's it.